What's up, party people? We are back. John Delarose here, delarose.com. That's DELARROZ.com. You can head to my website and my newsletter, delarose.com, and sign up, get a free graphic novel from me, get a free novel from me, all sorts of good stuff. Lots of fun projects coming down the pipeline. Also, I've got the link in the description below for my book, AI Wars, #1, 2, which is my most recent comic on Amazon. I still need to format Clockwork Dancer #2. I know everybody's asking for that. And I've been lazy. So I'm streaming instead. What the heck? Why am I doing that? I should be formatting comic books to get things out for you guys. Anyway, Fiona, hey, welcome. Determined Sheepy, hey, welcome. Isaac is here. I was not going to stream at all. I was not intending on doing it today. I'm like, I'm going to write. I'm going to get things done. And then Isaac's like, why aren't you streaming? And I'm like, no, I don't want to stream. And then he's like, do it. And I'm like, okay, that's it. So I better get some freaking super chats out of that. If I'm not going to be making books to sell. But we're going to have a little bit of fun today. There's some good Schadenfreude out there for us to laugh at. Of course, I am monitoring the situation with all these Star Wars YouTubers fighting each other and people going crazy on that. We actually had Mundane Matt do a whole dunking stream on these Star Wars YouTubers, which, man, if you got Mundane Matt gleeful and dunking on you, it's kind of a sad situation. R.I.P. the fandom menace. And other things, which we're going to get to later in the stream. So good stuff. I could write in front of you. Yeah, actually, I might end up doing that. The problem with a writing stream, I've done that before, and I kind of did it as a troll because I can't really talk and write at the same time. It doesn't work very well. Like artists can draw and write at the same time or get something done. I actually cannot. I have to concentrate and actually think about what I'm doing, and I can't actually get that done. So I did one where I actually titled the stream a long time ago. It was watch me write and not even talk to you or acknowledge the chat. And I literally did that for like 30 minutes. And it was boring. So I'm probably not going to end up doing that. That's why. Mr. Dongs, welcome to the chat, the twilight of the fandom rejects. Yeah, this is actually the slide of the fandom. There's like a hierarchy scale. Fandom menace. And it goes down to fandom rejects, who are the rejects of the fandom menace, who are rejects of normal pop culture. And so they're like at the middle of the pyramid, and they're crumbling in their influence now to the point where they are becoming fandom rejects themselves. And so I don't know what that means for the fandom rejects. So they become fandom, like, I don't know. You look, if you think of this as like a high school, you got the Chad jocks and the cheerleaders and all that. And those are your Disney enjoyers, right? So they go and they watch their movies periodically, but they have their own lives. They don't really give a shit about what's going on. That's the type of person. It's the person it's like my wife, right? My wife's a normal person, a normie. She'll go see Captain Marvel because whatever, it's a thing to do. She'll go to the movie. She'll be like, yeah, it was fine. She won't analyze it. She doesn't care, and she won't remember it. A couple weeks later, because it was just a quick popcorn thing. There's no like inherent good artistic value to any of this shit anyway. So that is your Disney enjoyer, right? The top of your socio hierarchy of pop culture. The next is the people who are like really into it, and these are your Raylos. They're the next ones down. The top is the people who don't care. People who don't care are always the Chads, right? The next are the Raylos. They care too much about it. They love it. Oh my God, we're gonna ship Ray and Kylo. Oh, it's so hot. That's them, right? They're the next ones. They get what they want. They just are happy all the time because they just consume product, and then they come out with more product and they consume more product. The next level down is the fandom menace. This is your geeks and gamers, where they're as concerned. And Isaac, I'll get to your super chat in just a sec. I got to do this hierarchy. It's pretty interesting sociological shit. They are the people who they're just going to simp for Disney anyway. They're going to buy their opening day tickets, and then they're going to spend their entire lives talking about how much they hated on the internet. and how much Disney disrespects them, and how you better shape up, and shaking their fists at them, and then they go and buy the next ticket to the next movie anyway while they're hating it. It's like an absurd, weird cycle of people to laugh at. Now, these people who are breaking apart right now. These people are taking sides. They are having problems with one another. It was a matter of time, because this group really has nothing other than going and fuel on being angry at corporate product, and there's nothing else beyond it. They don't create anything. They don't support anybody who creates anything. They're just there. And my brand, as Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers likes to say, my brand. And they're crumbling, and that's what's going on right now. Now, the Fandom Rejects being a step below that, and then there's Tug. That's funny. The Fandom Rejects being a step below that are going to deal with the fallout of the crumbling even more so. They're going to crumble to the point where there's really going to be nothing left for them. I'm already seeing Twitter light up with Fandom Reject messages saying how depressed they are, how they feel like they've been wasting their time, things are going nowhere, their friends are not the people they thought they were. It's been a very sad day for them. It's been a very happy couple weeks for me, incidentally. I've been having a good time. Oh, well. But that's the hierarchy. So thank you, Isaac, for the $5 super chat. You are a stud, and I really appreciate you. And yes, I am streaming literally just for you, because you told me to and pressured me into it. So even Mr. Dongs is watching you stream right now. You are welcome for me making you stream. That is an honor, and probably the greatest honor in the internet, to have Mr. Dongs in your chat. So I'm very happy about that. The next year is the Grifters, Gay Opters, and Tug. Yeah, they're above Fandom Rejects, though, right? Because at least they get people to simp for them. There's that. At least they get people to simp for them. And so that's our hierarchy of pop culture, whatever. And I'm just a contributor to Conquest Comics. Really, in many ways, I'm a founder of Conquest Comics, because I'm helping make it happen for the Conquest Comics comic book studio, the number one best-selling comic brand in Australia, which I can't verify, but I mean, it sounds. I mean, they're not even people in Australia, so that's probably true. But I'm making this happen. I'm going to have my name in the guest book, in the trailer that is where Conquest Comics are made, in theory, because he said he's not actually going to honor pledges. But we had a little tiff today. So I have been I of course backed the Conquest Comics campaign in order to leave comments on there because it's funny. And I left a bunch of comments, and I kept seeing that my comments kept getting deleted. And I was really upset about this. Like, if I'm paying you money, you shouldn't freaking delete my comments. I'm paying you money. And he acts real cool on Twitter about it. He's like, "Oh, people give me money. It's fine if they're trolling me." It's not. It's not fine to him. He is so upset. It's really sad because the dude said nasty things about me, which are false, and then doesn't want any blowback of it. And I am funny, so he's gonna have to deal with it. So that's that. But I left a bunch of comments. I was trying to get him on stream yesterday because he was actually deleting other people's comments who were in the stream here yesterday. Also, because he found out who they were, which is, of course, Testify. He deleted George for being in the stream also. So he started deleting everybody's comments who are actually backing his campaign. We're all his back. There's nobody else backing your campaign, Liam, other than me and Testify and George and our people. You probably have Lidl making one donation. But beyond that, that's it. You are reliant on us, the Conquest Comics contributors and founders of your beautiful studio. So you got to give us a little more respect than that, Liam. You got to give us a little more respect. And we'll definitely give you a treehouse update, see how the progress is going on the construction in the show today also. What is it with redheaded dudes hating John? Are there other redheaded dudes who hate me? I don't know. Most of the people who hate me, who hates me at this point? Liam, War Campaign, I guess the people from Worldcon, but they're not redheads. They're just like old people, old decrepit, old fandom of sci-fi, like that's barely surviving. Those are people that hate me. You don't hate me. Testify, you love me so much that we'll not talk about that on air. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, everybody. Jazz Crab, welcome to the chat. Great Loner, welcome to the chat. Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? Crimson, welcome to the chat. Nordic Warrior, welcome to the chat. We were having some fun. Did you? Yeah. So I got reported on Indiegogo. Yes. So I got report. So my campaign. Here's this trail. I've got a couple people hating me. One of my campaigns got reported yesterday, saying that like it didn't make any sense. I don't even know what campaign it was for. Like Indiegogo gave me this notice and said I was violating their terms of service, but didn't even tell me which campaign I was, quote, violating their terms of service. So how would I be able to know where that is and how to correct that if that were the case? Yeah, it's absurd. So that happened. I showed that yesterday, but I got another one today. Here's from my Indiegogo Trust and Safety email here. Hi, John. We've received a complaint that content we consider to be a violation of our terms of use was recently posted under your Indiegogo account. Our terms of use states that Indiegogo is not a place for ... harassment or spam. This means that harassing comments posted on any campaign page are prohibited. Unfortunately, if you continue to post comments that violate our terms of use, we will need to remove your ability to post comments. Thank you for understanding. Best, Trust, and Safety. So somebody was actually talking to me the other day or yesterday about my Worldcon lawsuit and how, this is going to be a big moving and shaking for culture when I win, which I'm going to win. And that people are going to be thinking twice before doing stupid things like banning people from conventions over politics and then libeling them on the internet. And in some ways that's correct. And this actually ties into this Indiegogo thing. It's going to change things, but it's not going to be it's not going to be for the better. It's going to be just like Testify talks about all the time. And I'm being completely unironic here. It's going to turn everything into just whisper networks, and everything is going to be done behind closed doors. And you're going to get notices like this from Indiegogo Trust and Safety that just say you're in violation of their terms of service. And then you're going to email them and you're going to be like, where am I in violation of your terms of service? What specifically? And they'll go, please refer to the terms of service. And you'll go, wait, well, how can I do that? Like, I want to fix it so I'm not in violation, so I can hang out at your convention or I can hang out at whatever. I'm not trying to cause any problems. And then they'll just go, nope, you got to refer to the terms of service. We are unfortunately unable to talk to you about that. It's like, well, wait a minute. What? How? Who? And that's the problem. That's going to start resulting. So Worldcon made a huge mistake with me, and that's they actually laid out the reasons why they, quote, banned me, and they called me a racist bully on their website. Now, when they did that, because I'm not a racist bully, it was very evident that I could then sue them for libel, and especially as a big convention with a big public sort of proclamation like that, that's a really damaging thing towards me. So they did that, and that's opened them up to this 3-year lawsuit. It's been going on for 3 years now. Hopefully we wrap it up this summer. It's getting close. We've got depositions in and everything. And they're in bad shape right now. Their deposition from their chairman, he actually stated that there is no evidence that I'm racist. Like he stated it under oath. So it's going to be open and shut once we get to the judgments. They've presented zero evidence stating that I'm racist anywhere. It's crazy. And all these people online are just trying to dunk on my prosecution campaign here, saying we're stupid and blah, 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 blah. But every step of the way, we've won. Every step of the way. There's been a couple different spots. And these legal campaigns are not exciting. They take forever. You get past one hump. The first one is they file what's called a slap motion against you, saying that your lawsuit's frivolous, right? And they try to get that struck down. Now that's the spot where somebody like me actually has liability, because if they do declare it frivolous, I have to pay their attorney's fees, et cetera, and that's a big deal. And of course, all the SJW legal experts were like, "Oh, he's going to get struck down. It's going to get struck down. Going to be a big deal." And sure enough, I won, and it was not struck down. They got quiet for a bit. So then they did a motion for summary judgment just now, which goes to the judge and says, "Hey, just end this because obviously there's no contest here, and everything's really simple and easy to be done. And I did that, and they filed it. And of course, all those same SJWs went and tried to dunk on both me and my attorney for days. And of course, then the judge denied their bullshit. So, and he was not kind to them, because they're definitely not even presenting a case that makes any sense. It's very bizarre. So I've won both of these major hurdles so far. There's one left, and that's going to be the actual judgment on this. And we've got a third factor to this, is that there is a component of California law where it is illegal for somebody to discriminate and not provide services to somebody in a public square space, such as a convention. Hold on, my attorney's calling me. What does he want? Oh, I probably got to get him something. I should do that right now. Let me text him. This is a bad time. Maybe I can get him on the stream. Maybe we could ask the questions on the stream that Peter. Let's see. Let's find him. Okay. Sorry about this. This is live legal proceedings right now. Yeah, this is definitely not a Tug and Nick Rekieta legal proceeding. This is the real deal. I said, streaming, what's up? You can ask me on air if you want. All right. Let's see. I should probably take his call, but unfortunately I do have to run the stream, and Testy didn't come in here to help me co-host or anything today. Testify, wherever you are. Yeah. Hey, Vicky, by the way, welcome. And hey, John. Hey, James. Hey, Samily. All right. So where was I on this? Yeah, this is a real case. And so our next component of the case, which was actually tossed at the beginning of this, I don't think the judge looked at it, and we have grounds for appeal on it because of that. That California case law is a big deal, so we are going to appeal that. We're going to take it all the way to the California Supreme Court if need be, because we want the California court, and we want the government to go on record on whether it is legal to discriminate in a public square against people's political leanings. Because if that's the case, we don't have freedom in America anymore. That's a big, big deal. So people should be allowed to congregate. People should be allowed to express themselves in politics and religion, whatever they want, in the public square. It's very important to me. And that's why we're fighting this fight at the end of the day. The libel is important too. So we're gonna get that there. Of course, as soon as this comes down, I'm gonna be vindicated on every front. The SJWs are not gonna care, of course. They're just gonna get madder. But truth matters. And even though they don't acknowledge the truth, even though they always spout their lies even further, when you confront them on this kind of stuff, truth matters. And so getting that out there is a big deal. The victory will be a big deal, and I'm excited for that. So that's what we got here. You don't have freedom anymore in the United States. Yeah, it's kind of a funky place we're living in now. It's doesn't feel good. Definitely doesn't feel right. But it's time. It's time we fight these good fights. And it's sad. You go back to Nick Rekieta and Tug. When this first came out, Rekieta would have me on, Tug would have me on, etc. They all love to talk about this. But at this point, they won't even cover it. So it's sad because all these grifter lawsuits get so much attention. They get these 100K GoFundMes, and what comes of them? Nothing. But when you have something real, the YouTubers just don't want to talk about it. It's very bizarre. It's such a weird world we live in with the online content and all that. Oh wow, we have George on right now. Hey George, Isaac said he'd get you.
Yeah, what's going on? Isaac said what's the emergency? Isaac said I have to come on here and do stuff.
I was just giving a monologue about my lawsuit. So
how's that going? What's that?
It's going great. We're winning. So yeah.
Oh, you're winning.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You're not winning until the judge orders it's a win.
Well, Correct, but there's multiple. I was explaining the multiple steps of the process, and so far we've overcome the hurdles where that it could just be thrown out, or that I had any liability for it. Now my liability is done because I'm not suing frivolously. That's on record. So it's just going forward and hammering it home. So that's that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
But yeah, it's all good. But now, so this does relate to the Indiegogo thing here. And what I was trying to tell that guy is he was very happy, saying, this is going to change the way things go. The only thing that's going to happen now is people are going to get smarter than Worldcon, and so they're not going to explain why you're banned. So Indiegogo is going to tell you you're in violation of their terms of service, but they're going to be vague about it, just like this deal. So you won't be able to point to anything, so you can't actually talk to them about it. We had this problem when Indiegogo banned Chuck Dixon's Alt Hero Q campaign and then refused to give the money that he raised from it. They claimed it was in violation of the terms of service. And I was working for the Federalist at the time as a journalist. And so I emailed them and I said, okay, so this situation is coming up. I'm a journalist. Will you please respond about this? This is a public interest information. And they said, no, we can't talk about that. I'm like, okay. So the campaign owner, of course, then emailed them, where did we violate the terms of service? Refer to the terms of service. Okay, well, great. I've got the terms of service open. Can you tell me which term I violate? Well, the terms of service. So they'll just go in circles and not give you information. That way they didn't, quote, liable you or anything like that. That way they're not liable towards that, but they still kick you off. So they will talk about things internally. They will hunt down people and try to destroy them and just unperson and unplatform everybody internally. But they'll do this in a manner that they can't be sued about it. And that makes it really hard. Now, Indiegogo, fortunately, there's California consumer laws that they were in violation of at the time that were dealt with. And of course, I was a part of that also. And we went in and handled that legally, and it was resolved satisfactorily, is what I'm allowed to say. So that's that. But that's going to be these companies are just going to get smarter. These conventions are going to get smarter. They're just not going to give reasons why anymore, and leave it open to speculation. And then the speculation actually will destroy people probably worse than the actual libel, which is the sad part about the internet. So something needs to be done about that. I'm not sure how to fix that, but
it's easy.
How's that, George?
You speculate the worst and let them say, no, that's not it. Okay, then tell us what it is.
But they won't say no. They never say no. They just go back and forth saying refer to the terms of service.
Yeah, I know.
So,
but there is a process through the court system where you actually
you just have to
tell you exactly what it is.
You'd think, but yeah, well, it's a work in progress. Well, but unfortunately, all these companies are going to get tighter-lipped. They're going to get smarter.
Well,
and we're just going to have a harder time.
Rebel News is suing Twitter and PayPal now.
Oh, good.
And you can use their strategy as your backbone.
I know, and of course, Owen Benjamin is suing Patreon, right?
That's right.
So all these companies all have the same process, and there's one thing in common, and everybody likes to dance around it if you're, part of corporate America. But the real truth is they just discriminate against anybody on the right, and they apply rules that don't apply to other people if you're on the right, and that's what needs to stop. So that's what we're trying to accomplish with our Worldcon lawsuit. That's what we're working on accomplishing with Indiegogo, hopefully making it a safer place. Now, I hear Indiegogo is playing some hijinks on somebody's campaign, weren't they? Recently, refusing to give funds.
Well, I've never heard about this. What are you talking about?
Commie Mark was posting about it.
Oh, but he's a communist.
I know, but somebody's campaign was getting hit, and they were refusing to give funds. Where was this?
I don't know. It's
look at the
news to me. I've never heard about this before.
I swear I saw this was on the farms. I think is Mr. Dong still here? Yeah, he is. We're gonna have to invoke California consumer trade law for your $2. Yeah, we'll see about that. So I don't know that I'd bother suing Liam Gray because I mean, the dude lives in a trailer. I mean, he doesn't have money. There's really not a point.
Wait a minute. What if this trailer is a very expensive trailer?
An expensive trailer?
Yeah, you know, the ones that's open up and it's like 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, you know, and it's got a pool and a basketball court in it.
I don't think that's the case. It looks like it's just a hunk of aluminum with some wood studs.
Maybe that's what he likes you to think, because you know the guy is rich and he's good at sex.
I know, and all the ladies on the internet know that too. Here it is. Okay, Charlie. Let's see, Kami Mark. Oh, maybe not. This was a thing about Dan Slott was going off the other day. Do we care about Dan Slott?
Who is he?
He's a comic book writer. Does anybody care about what Dan Slott said and how silly that was? Is that what? Yeah, so I was right. Jazz Crab got it. I guess Kami Mark had swastikas on his campaign because his villains in the book were Nazis, and that.
Are you kidding me?
I think
swastika is the peace-loving symbol from the culture of India.
Oh, I know. Let's not even go down the rabbit hole. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, you can't. I mean, they're triggered just by everything. You can't even talk about subjects anymore. It's crazy.
Are we going to get canceled just talking about it right now?
I've already been canceled. I don't care anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What did they cancel you on?
Oh, we have we do have a Fandom Menace video. On this topic. We do. This is from Kiwi Farms right here. I will not be canceled. Mecha Random 42, aka Lady Micah. Is this an actual real female, or is it a?
No, she looks real.
How do I put this politely?
She's got red hair. She's got to be real.
How do I put this politely? Is there a way to put that politely? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, people?
Yeah, she's got red hair, and she's got to be legit.
Let's see what she says. This is 3 hours? Oh, man. Oh. What's this?
Put on double speed. We'll get it done in an hour and a half.
It's going a little slow.
What's wrong with you? Oh,
internet fail. Daddy issue lady. I have no idea who this person is. So I don't follow all this shit very well. All right, but there's a summary here. Oh, this is from Mr. Dongs. This summary is going to be good. It's better than watching the video anyway. Okay, unlisted live stream. I will not be canceled, where she goes full out about her grievances with Midnight Edge co-host Tom Connors. To confirm the recap, the crux of the issue is that Tom is going around every Fandom Menace backroom and DM group declaring he won't have anything to do with the danger-haired Vanilla Gorilla after she declared Zack Snyder to be, quote, the father of the year in an upload video. Oh my gosh. All right. Tom, seeing this as a threat to the straightforward business of reading super chats from Fandom Menace Chattel, appears to have opted for the easiest solution of cucking out completely in the name of optics. There we go. 1150 starts talking about how she's heard rumors about the Griff Lord himself, Gary Buechler, aka Nerdrotic, delivered an ultimatum to Tom about how if Mecha Random isn't banned from Midnight's Edge would be removed from the Chuckle Fuck Super Chat readout system. Friday Night Tights. Wow, this is some drama. So
I have no idea what that all means. What does it mean?
It means the Fandom Menace streamers who have been gotten famous for just whining about Star Wars. So we're gonna go to 11. Where's the so this? Oh, this is the timestamp stuff. Gets interesting at 11. Where's the timestamp stuff? I don't know how to use timestamps. Mr. Dongs, I'm a boomer, so you said it was like 11 minutes, right? 11:20. See if it actually loads. My internet kind of sucks.
What's wrong with you, John? Why am I here? Why isn't Testify here to act as backup?
I have no idea. But it's not loading. I can't time skip to 11 minutes in. Womp womp. Let's try to maybe load this page again. Let's see if that helps. Nope. We're going to get the same thing. What the heck, George? The weird question is, like, how am I able to stream and then this doesn't work here? Oh, what a beautiful face.
And
Oh, there we
ever
go.
since Star Trek Las Vegas last time, there's been this weird rift and
People watch this shit.
yeah, I'm dating Rob. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows.
Who's Rob?
I'm not gonna put Rob in a position where he has to feel like there's this tug of war between me and them. I don't think that's fair to him. I don't think that's fair. So I
Do people
haven't
actually
asked
watch
him
this?
to really do anything.
Why would you watch this?
Why wouldn't they?
Let me see. This has views, does it? Like a ton, doesn't it? She's got like just an annoying. It's 2,600 views. Why would you watch this lady? Like, what does she have to offer?
Other than kind of, I'm gonna do what I need to do, and you can be supportive or whatever. I'm not demanding anybody go and it's me or them shit.
How?
I'm not demanding any of this. Yeah, I mean, because I figure people would be mature enough to understand that, yeah, people are gonna
That's
say
freaking
some
crazy.
stupid shit from time to
65,000
time,
subs.
but acting like snowflakes and canceling somebody or blacklisting or shunning or any of the stuff they do because you're that triggered by
How
a
old
Zack
is this lady?
Snyder
Look at her room.
comment
She looks like she's 16.
when
Look at that. Look at the room.
and I have
all look like
heard
they're 16.
body shaming on shows like Friday Night
My room
Lights.
doesn't
I've
look like
heard,
this.
a lot of other
I don't have
racist
shit
sort
everywhere.
of stuff behind the scenes, sexist stuff, all of these things. Like, how come you're morally superior?
Shut
and
up.
morally mighty?
I can't listen to this, Mr. Doms. I'm sorry. Get off my show. Get off my show. All right.
Who was she?
I don't know. Some redhead lady. I already talked about my my deal. But there's some fun stuff. So that's all breaking up, and is very. I find it very funny that they're breaking up. They got very mad. That's really funny. She's quite frankly a less attractive Star Wars girl.
Well, my impression is the people that are angry are the people that are not part of the club.
That's right. My wife would not be okay if I had crap all over my room and posters of like pop culture shit everywhere. I have to get real art and things like that. It's tough being an adult. So these are the type of people. They use the word. They always talk about this. I saw this in Disneyland or Disney World or whatever it is a lot. And by the way, I got so sick of seeing clever T-shirts. Clever funny T-shirts, George. People think they do the ones. It's like it's a picture of like a Dalek from Doctor Who, and it goes, "Oh my God, I love R2-D2 in Star Trek," and they think they're clever.
I guess
I would say that 70% of the Disney population walking around of adults was wearing a clever pop culture T-shirt that they thought was clever, and it wasn't. And then a lot of them had the same ones, and a lot of couples had that Han Solo line where like the chick would have one that says "I love you," and then the dude would have the one that says "I know." I'm just like, oh God, it's so cringy.
Well, at least they purchased in pairs.
Oh man.
They're moving in single file, so their tracks will not be.
I never want to see a clever T-shirt again. I never want to. I don't like them. I don't think it's funny. Grow the fuck up. Oh my God. So I was thinking about one of them because this lady here. It just where'd she go? Where did she go? There's Liam. We'll talk about him in a sec. But I was thinking about these clever T-shirts. One of them that I saw like probably 15 different times on different fat women at Disney World. And they were there. It was always a fat woman. Where's the freaking thing? I was just on it.
Do you know the average weight of these fat people?
I don't. They were the obesity levels at Disney World were off the charts. Like
off the chart, eh?
You would say over 50-60% of people were obese. Terribly. I don't know where she went. Oh well.
But hold on a sec, John.
I can't. Yeah.
John, I think these people went to Disneyland to get the exercise because if these are obese people are fat, correct me if I'm wrong. You've been there. It takes a lot to walk around Disneyland.
It does. It does. I was walking about 12 miles a day. I tracked it.
Well, these fat people are probably leaving the Disneyland all buff and skinny.
No, I did. But all of them, like, they offset their walking with crazy stuff with like eating, you know, churros and turkey legs and all this shit all day. So they don't actually, and then actually Disney World's got a ton of alcohol in the park too. So they're getting wasted. They're eating all these like sugar things. It's just a disaster.
Well, they need the
Yeah,
sugar,
that's exactly.
the sugar
Mark says it
first.
best, and they eat the Disney junk. Yeah, if you walk 12 miles, that's great. But if you consume like 5,000 calories, you're getting fatter even though you're walking 12 miles.
Well, they
So
do need the energy.
that's the deal right there. But it was bad. So I saw a T-shirt on a lot of fat women who looked a lot like this. I told Testify, I'll play this. I'll check out the stream in a sec. I told Testify that because I thought I'd get a girlfriend for Testify. She was large and in charge. I mean, I'd say she was probably 3 of me wide. This woman, and she was wearing a short little pleated skirt, showing off her cellulite on her legs. I didn't get a picture of it, and I really regret not getting a picture of it.
Sounds beautiful.
But I mean, it was quite a bit of cellulite, George. It was rough.
It was moving, wasn't it?
It was moving, jiggling. Yeah. And she was walking around, like I said, like 3 times my size. And then she had her skirt, her shirt tied up over her belly, so you could see her belly button, like the girls do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tessie likes him big. He's really into these big girls. That's all he does is talk about them. And then her shirt was actually a T-shirt of Jar Jar Binks. And I was like, this person is like, would be beautiful for the Phantom Menace. You
mean as a gesture?
No, just as a streamer, as a diversity.
As a co-host.
Brand. Yeah, as a co-host. Their brand. She was perfect for their brand. It was one of the most disgusting sights I've ever seen in my entire life. But so one of the T-shirts I saw over and over was these fat women would all wear T-shirts that say "I'm done adulting," and I thought,
wait, what?
I'm done adulting.
What does that even mean?
It means this. It means they're just a low life, worthless person who is stuck as a child in their head, and they're walking around Disneyland, obese, probably going to get diabetes if they don't already have it, and buying all Disney's trinkets for their walls in their little back room. That's what this reminds me of. This lady right here.
Wait a minute,
she
John,
reminds
before you continue.
She is I'm done adulting personified.
Wait a minute, before you continue. How much does it cost for a day there?
Oh, it's expensive. People save up all year for it.
So all these fat people are going to Disneyland with a disposable income of such a magnitude that they could be walking out with being buff and toys.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably get at least a year and a half gym subscription, at like a Fitness 19 or something.
Yeah,
maybe longer for one Disney ticket. Right.
Yeah.
So that's good, and you can subscribe to Disney Plus, like Testify would like to, for like 5 years, probably maybe 10. So, Geeks and Gamers needs more BBW representation. BBW is you're kind of dating yourself, Tom, because that's kind of like early 2000s speak. It means I think bold, beautiful, big, beautiful woman, something like that. Bold, beautiful woman, big, bold woman.
I've never heard that term before.
There you go. Yes, that's that. That's all I got. She's done adulting with her entire life, and she will not be canceled.
Wow.
But let me find this link, Mr. Dong's post, if it's interesting. If it's interesting, we will check it out. If it's not interesting, we will move on to the lump. Liam's lump, his lovely lady lumps.
Da-da, da-da, da-da.
Do you remember that song?
I do. I just finished the tune for you.
We're kind of old. Nasser needs a BBBW. What's that? It's big, beautiful. So BB. What would the next B be? BB. Oh gosh, what would the next B be? It's pretty bad. I don't know. Scroll down to the comments on her video. It's gotten to the point where EVS had to talk her down. Oh, good. That's exciting. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yellow Flash. Don't talk about Zach's kid. That's sick. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care about this. Big, beautiful, breasted woman. Big, shouldn't it be big breasted, beautiful woman? Big, beautiful. Big breasted, yeah. I don't know. All right. Speaking of lumps, lovely lady lumps, we're going to pull it up. The ultimate lovely lady lump of all time, from somebody who has the money, from somebody who is good at sex.
And has
we
a lot
have
of money.
And has a lot of money. We have the power to show you. We have the power to move you. Coming soon. As soon as my stuff loads. Because my internet's being stupid. What the hell?
Where
Stupid
are you?
internet.
The office or at the house?
I'm at the office. So we've got multiple angles to show. Because, I mean, it looks so weird. It's like, is it photoshopped? Is it just a bad angle of the lighting? I'm super worried for Liam Gray's health at this juncture. Because this is crazy. I've never seen something like this at all.
What are we talking
on a
about,
human
John?
being. I'm talking about Liam's lump.
Oh,
so
that's a girth.
This is Liam's head. It's you got the neck roll.
That's a girth.
But in this region,
that's from drinking too much.
In this region right here, that you have this lump. I don't have a lump right there. I'm feeling the back of my head, and it's a flat neck.
Yeah.
And I'm concerned here. This is not normal.
Oh, it is. Have you ever?
I'll zoom in a little more.
Have you ever met someone who's overweight?
Yeah. I mean, I was just describing them at Disneyland there.
Well,
you think is that just fat? That's literally just fat from normal.
That's fat.
That's just normal fat.
Yeah. See, the hat right now is pressing against the head.
Oh, it's compressing the fat.
And it's pushing it down.
Oh, is that the whole deal?
Yeah. That's what's going on.
I was worried he might have cancer or something.
No. If he had cancer, he wouldn't have the hair.
Well, that's if he's in chemo. You can have cancer and have hair if you don't do chemo. Look, here's another angle. I mean, just confirming this is real. It's here too.
Yeah.
The lump.
It's the hat. The hat's compressing the fat around the head, and
that's what I thought. Excalibur. It looks like a freaking tumor. It's not the tumor.
It's a girth.
Oh man.
There you go.
Wow.
Try.
Do we have a side picture of Liam Gray without a hat on? Like from a side profile like this?
Can you send Lidl an invitation to get onto the stream and
I would love to. Will you send her the invitation? Because I'm pretty sure I'm blocked.
I have no idea who the.
I'm pretty sure I'm blocked. I would like to. I would like Lidl on the stream for sure.
Okay, can you send an invitation to the quartering? Maybe they can tell us about Liam.
Oh, I'll definitely send the invitation to the quartering. We'll see if he'll come on. Very important stuff. We love the quartering. Here we are. Here's Lidl. I'll follow Lidl. Lidl does. I'm not blocked. Okay. Lidl does not have open DMs though. So come join our stream, Lidl. I'll ask. See how it goes. But I don't know. I'm concerned about the lump here. Alien. Oh yeah, it's like the start. I love when we can tie things into Star Trek. This makes me very happy. So yeah, this is in reference to, I believe it's the season 2 finale of Star Trek Next Generation. Am I wrong on? I don't know what season it was. I think it was 2. There were these alien parasites that attached to the back of people's necks, and they were infiltrating like all of Starfleet in order to push Starfleet into this aggressive war thing and try to take down humanity. And of course, our intrepid crew solved the problem, got rid of those parasites. So very interesting stuff. Now I've looked into the Star Trek lore after this, and they Next Generation never referenced that again.
Yeah, I know,
and then,
that blows.
Yeah, it was
I
kind
really,
of a
I
bummer.
really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that storyline. That would have been awesome.
That was the main problem with Next Generation, is they really didn't do a lot of follow-up episodes. They did with the Borg and Q, but like they really didn't follow up on a lot of things, and like you really wanted some follow-ups, you know?
Oh yeah.
But they did. So that was followed up on, I guess, in the novel verse or whatever. And I'm going through all those novels. There's like 100 freaking novels that take place after that Star Trek Nemesis shitty movie.
Yeah,
and I'm going through all of them.
Peter David wrote a lot of good novels.
Yeah, I've read a bunch of the Peter David ones. I really like him. Even though he probably hates me. But yeah, they apparently did get referenced again in those. So I'm looking forward to that. And yes, this does look like he possibly has an alien parasite attached to his neck. We should find out if he's if he was replaced, and that might explain the Nerd Wonder DM too. If he was replaced by an alien parasite, we can give real Liam a pass, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. That would explain a lot.
It would explain a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the show notes, they decided not to follow up on that episode because it was too disturbing and the gore was getting censored. Yeah, I mean, once they got into Deep Space Nine, it's like they stopped caring about all that stuff, right? And they just seemed to go as dark or whatever it is they wanted. But Next Generation kept it, especially in the early seasons. What happened was Gene Roddenberry was involved, and he really wanted his space commie society to be perfect. And he really like would walk in and go, humanity should be evolved beyond this by this point, about everything.
Yeah, but John, they had no need for monetary value of things and
Correct.
whatnot. Yeah, how do you explain the Ferengi?
Well, they have a replicator, but George, you have a replicator at your house too. Testify loves it when you talk about your replicator.
Well, it's something I don't talk about as often as I'd like.
I know you really are not involved with that much. What are you 3D printing right now, by the way?
This is the standard size spaceship.
Oh, it's freaking cool.
Actually,
George made this, people. George made this from freaking scratch. How cool is that?
This is the oversized that everybody saw.
Wow.
Producing, and here's the one that everybody's going to get for free.
That's awesome.
All the pieces are printing right now, so I'm using the big one as a master to replicate the little guy.
Now you don't even have to paint these. The 3D printer actually does that for you.
Yeah,
like
this is the actual plastic.
Wow. So there's different colored plastics, and they put them in different spots, basically.
I put it in I print all the different colored plastics. Let's see right in here. All this stuff here.
Oh, and you assemble it, all the little pieces. They're little pieces then.
For this guy, yeah, the pieces are really, really small, so I have to be
wow. That's a lot of work, dude.
Oh, it is. But you know what? I'm very grateful to everybody who backed me, and I want to make it awesome for them.
Cool. I backed, so I'm excited to get a spaceship.
Yes. And just less than a week, I'm gonna open up the campaign again on my website, and I'm gonna sell the overprints.
Cool.
So people can get the books and the spaceship.
George's printer is awesome. Everybody loves you, George. I don't know what Testify's deal is. So
he's just worried about me. That's all.
Just like usurping his clout, basically, because and you getting more clout.
Well, I'm using his clout to spring load my clout.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but it sounds awesome.
So that was the neck fat, but we've got one more juicy morsel today. We're already at 50 minutes. I'm not going to do a 2-hour stream today.
What is this?
Everybody loves
morsel,
George.
John?
We have the juiciest morsel of all time, George. I'm so happy right now. The Schadenfreude is the most beautiful thing. This comes from Ro Kabir.
Oh, what's wrong with Ro? Everything okay?
Roro is not very plus right now. So Ro Kabir, the leader of War Campaign, the person who instigated just a ton of harassment against me for years, that actually, caused all the rifts in Comicsgate that didn't need to be caused at all. There was one problem behind all of it. That was Ro and his little gang called the War Campaign, which is now, we've been calling them Was Campaign for a bit, but I think they're officially Was Campaign. This is going to be the death knell of their whole deal.
How do you
They are DED. War Campaign, I declare, is DED. And let me try if I can do a Ro voice. Let me see if I can read it in Ro voice. Hail, brethren! Hail, brother! Hail, brethren! Hail! 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 Highly appreciate you, brothers and sisters. Yes, brothers, hail. After thinking about it for a good couple of days, I'm going to close down this Discord, brothers. For now, Pan, Gat, Ty, and myself will do the show as scheduled, being around Twitter. Still on YouTube, Trovo, trying to multi-stream DLive as well. There's a couple of great things that come out of it here, like the live show room, and I highly appreciate the work and time you'll put in. Nothing changes. It continues, and we endure, brothers. Thank you for personally being with me on this great journey, and I look forward to being with you on other platforms. Feel free to invite me to your own Discords or directly messages me. Hail, brethren. Hail in our black holes, brethren, brother. I'll close down next week around Monday. Should give you enough time to organize, brothers. Some great friendship, brothers. Drop your pals a message. We'll be around. Need new hunting grounds. Hail the War Campaign eternal. Hail.
Oh my gosh! Jazz Crab is very clever in sending links to drug addicts and thieves. Maybe we can send an invite to one of those places.
No, can't do it.
Oh, can't? Okay.
It is. I feel really bad. I almost feel bad, but they've been so inhuman to people for years that the fact that now they're banned from DLive streaming. They're shutting down their Discord. It's going to just be Ro, Pat, Pan, and Gat in their little circle jerk together.
Wait a minute.
They're losing everybody. It's amazing.
Where did they get banned from DLive? What happened there?
I don't even know. I just know they did. So amazing. I'm so glad this is happening. This was the entire problem. Was this group? They're the ones that caused every bad rep that Comicsgate has. And good riddance. Go away.
But hold on, John. Bleeding Cool said they're like the top 70 people in comic books. Do you remember that?
I do remember that. That was freaking bizarre. Yeah.
What happened there? I mean, are they not the top 70 anymore?
I would guess not. But we'll see how Havard Saints 8 does. So
Havard Saints 8.
So War Campaign is officially dead. They're gone. They're disbanding. I'm happy. I love it. This is what I've always wanted.
Oh, those guys that had all their campaigns hinged on War Campaign still being around. Oh no.
Oh, we have another view. Thank you, Jazz Crab, for sending this. We have one more view to share of just angles. We have different angles of this lump. This one really looks bad. Oh, look at it. There's no way that's just fat.
It's got to be fat.
That can't just be fat. That's it.
When in doubt, fat out.
You know what? The infighting I don't think is necessary, James. And I never thought it was. I always thought it was kind of shitty. Drama. People do love to watch drama, and that's true. And it's kind of fun. We can have fun as long as we have good fun. But I want to direct it. I really want to direct it at like the WorldCon people. I want to direct it at this lady or that. I don't want to misgender this person. I'll pull up their gender later, but I'll show you this tweet. This is who I want to dunk on all day long. This is who I want to create drama with. Or I don't even have to create it because it comes to me. I don't even know who this person is. and they're making some comment about my lawsuit as if it's stupid or whatever, right? Oh, it's so stupid, the lawsuit. It's so stupid. JD is so dumb. And this was before, of course, their judgment got denied. They tried to dunk and failed. I don't know who this person is, but look at that.
Oh yeah, she likes to hang around the trough. Look at that.
Yeah, we're gonna get to this in a second. Yeah, it definitely has the cow nose ring.
Yeah,
And
she loves the trough.
this is who wants to fight. This is who I'm glad to fight with. These people need to be purged from culture. These people need to lose at the end of the day. Runs microverse, whatever this is, and all these little says their erotica thing with another beautiful picture of the cow. And yeah, this is worthy.
Excuse me.
This is worthy of dunking upon and fight. I don't want to deal with people nominally on our side, or even in the middle, who just want to have a little infighting drama. That's stupid. We could be building our brand together. Our brand. Our team. We could be building our team, George. Our team and our brand.
Oh no, we can't do that.
We got to build our brand and our team and our brand. We can show we're more diverse than them.
Well, okay. Well, if we're more, it's the easy way to show that you're diverse.
This is a level of diversity I was not ready for when I clicked upon this profile, though. So I was trying to get their gender because I knew it was not. I knew this was not going to be a female. I knew that was not going to be the case. What the hell's neural allomorph? Should I click on this hashtag?
No.
No? Chat, do you want me to click on neural allomorph? Let me know right now. I'll do it if you want. I will save you neural allomorphy if you don't want.
Do it.
It's up to you, chat.
Do it.
It's up to you, chat.
Oh, she's in the Aries as well. She was born April 26.
I want to see. Yeah, Moore versus JD. I'd fight Alan Moore. He's an old dude now, though. Crazy. Determined Chibi does not want to know what neural allomorph is. Neural allomorph.
John, do it.
And then we've got here's their gender, though. What is AE?
Also known as
AE pronoun. What is that? What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
She's got an abnormal brain. Yeah.
I used to see it in the Encyclopedia Britannica. They used to use that a lot.
They used to use AE?
Yeah.
AE. I love neural allomorph super chats about Mika Curtis. Me too. All right, let's look up neural allomorph, the hashtag. There's only one. What the hell?
What's it say?
That's it. Deep Dreams AI's interpretation of concert in my buddy's house. Probably one of my favorite AI renders neural allomorph. There's only one post.
It's basically deep mind drawing images while it's asleep.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Oh.
It sounds exactly like that.
That probably sounds right.
They're trying to make AI actually fall asleep and dream.
But this is the fight. This is what we need to get away from our children, get away from our families, get away from polite society.
How come?
And
don't you want the entertainment?
No.
Okay.
But if they want to fight, let's go. I don't want to fight people on our side, but I'm definitely interested, and I will step up and fight this every single time. John, every single time.
John, if you post a picture or text on the internet, aren't you welcoming criticism?
No.
What do you expect if you do that?
I don't know. My text, if I'm posting text, I expect money if I do that. So
No, but you do that all the time. You post.
I post and I get money. Yeah. I write things. I write things, and then people pay me to write things.
No.
Right?
No. I'm talking about on social media.
You got to, yeah. But she wasn't
you
posting. She was posting my lawsuit. I had nothing to do. Had nothing to do with any of my posts.
Maybe she's a friend of the people who are accepting your lawsuit.
Is that what it is?
Possibly.
Let's see. I'm looking through her tweets. She's. I don't know. I can't glean anything from this. So, but that's the news of the day. War campaign is dead. Liam has a lump on his neck. Pray for his health, that he doesn't have cancer. Because Liam, I don't want you to have cancer and die. I really don't. As a Conquest Comics contributor with my name, which is going to be proudly displayed in your trailer, in the guest book, I don't want you to die. Do you have anything more, George?
Yeah. Damn you, Lunga. The truce is not over between us. I'm gonna get my revenge on you, Lunga. I'm gonna get my revenge on you. That's all.
You don't want to screw with George. Lunga. Bad move. Bad move.
The truce is not over, Lunga. It's not over.
George will be back with his campaign on his website in about a week, and we'll put up the link when that's live for you. And you can get my AI Wars down in the link below, which is on Amazon right now. It's only $2.99 on digital. Very cheap comic for you to consume and enjoy. You can get the paperback copy there also. And number 2 should be wrapping up pretty shortly, along with a bunch of other books. So thank you all for tuning in today to the Dankstream. We will be back.